Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Selling Past Their Expiration Date. Being thrifty over 50. I'm your one host, Jay.
I'm Peg. Hi, gang. It's a good day in Ohio for sports.
I was going to say, not in Ohio for anything else other than sports. How's that weather?
Well, the weather today was gorgeous. And we have sunny, 50 degrees. Can't hate that. But whatever Chicago is getting, it's on its way here. And next week looks pretty nasty. So, getting ready for it. So I was out. I put all my Christmas lights up today, blew the leaves, so got that all done. Had to watch my Browns, and we won. Hallelujah. We beat it's called the Battle of Ohio when we play Cincinnati. And of course, as most of you know, the Browns haven't had many wins lately, but this is 2 in a row.
I know. We almost had the record for most on the road losses ever. Thank God we won today.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That would have been embarrassing, as if everything else isn't embarrassing. Yeah, but so that was good. And then, of course, the other big rivalry in Ohio is Ohio State against Michigan, the team up north, they call them. And we just blew them away yesterday. I mean, Ohio State played the best game they've played all year. And that's why I'm showing Ohio State colors today in my hat. So,
By the way, I've got slippers and sweatpants on because we're chilly here.
Oh, yeah. Well, mine's almost 50 today. So
hey, look at our low next Sunday, 36. So
I know. Woo, for you that is chilly.
Yeah, but next Sunday I'll be in Key West, so I don't really care.
Oh, I know. Yours is coming up, you sweet dog, you.
So what's happening, everybody? Good to see all of you tuned in. Let's talk Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. So what makes today?
Yeah.
Today is recover from the first two and get ready for the third?
I think so. Yeah. We had a good Thanksgiving. Did you? I assume.
Oh yeah. We had dinner to friends and then off to LA so we could source on Black Friday all throughout LA. And how was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was good because Mom cooked and your sister and brother came over and, of course, the granddaughters. And we had a good day. And the little ones were so keyed up and we had fun. And I think Dad is eating the last of the leftovers right now, actually, which is good.
I'm not having Thanksgiving. Is there?
I know. All the goodies because I haven't had to cook since Thursday. So that's been nice. That's been nice. And then last night I met up with Julie and Chris Brown at Porco's. Actually, I was going there to meet them, but I was also going there to do some sourcing. But everything I had, they were sold out of practically. So I wanted to buy some tiki mugs by Beach Bum Berry. And apparently on Friday night, they just sold out. So they're supposed to be getting more in this week. So maybe I'll have to take another trip next weekend. But yeah, doggone it. There's some really cute ones, too.
Well, speaking of tiki mug sourcing, I did.
Yeah. Look at you found. Wow.
So we started Black Friday Eve at downtown Disney, where we picked up the new Hippopotamus Mai Tai mug, which I didn't have this. So this one's staying in the collection. We picked up 2 of the elephant mugs.
Oh, that's cool.
Triple them when I sell them.
Yeah.
And picked up the new Oa Bowl by having the cocktail. And this is what I teach drinking for free around the country.
Yeah.
I will sell this bowl for double what we paid. So after fees and everything, I'll probably make like $30 profit. And then that means our cocktail for 2 was free. So I made money.
Right. Exactly. Drinking.
So that was our first bout of sourcing was tiki mugs. Anytime you can get to a tiki bar that's got mugs that people will pay for around the country, around the world, I should say.
Right.
Hop in, have a cocktail. And let me tell you, it was quiet. Thanksgiving is not a busy time at downtown Disney. We drove Disneyland Drive. We were the only car going into, you could have went on Disneyland Drive. You can either go to Downtown Disney or either of the two parks, and we were the only car at like 6:50 p.m.
Wow.
Walked
Good to know.
Trader Sam's, which often has a line, and sat right at the bar.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh, that is cool. Can't hate that.
And Paul's asking, should I check Disney World for tiki? Paul, where you been, brother? I've been teaching that forever. There is a tiki bar right at Disney World.
Oh, yeah.
You can be flipping all these mugs all the time.
Yep, Trader Sam's, Paul, and also don't miss the
class this weekend too, Paul.
Okay, I would say don't miss the gift shop at the Polynesian Hotel. I mean, they have some nice tiki stuff there too. So yes, I wish I was there, but I think next summer I'm going to Disneyland, so I'll be looking forward to that. I think.
So that isn't that expensive? Isn't what expensive, Heather? Making money? No, that's not expensive. That's profit. And of course, if you don't have one, you should have some type of rewards credit card, because all this sourcing is done on our rewards credit card. If you are not using a rewards credit card, you're just giving money away, basically.
Yeah.
So I had a good friend who used to fight me and say, if you can't, how do you put it? If you can't pay cash for your product, you're always living in debt. I'm like, but I pay my credit card bill off every month, so I'm not living in debt. And he's an arbitrager, and he was spending $6 figures a year on buying stuff. And I said, dude, you're giving up a vacation for your family every year based on the amount of stuff you buy.
Right.
And fight me. And then one day he got a rewards card, and he didn't say anything to me for a while. And then I saw a picture of him and his wife and his two kids on vacation just from the points for charging. And I told you, you've been giving up a free vacation every single year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dad and I hardly pay cash for anything. Groceries, gas, when we eat out. I mean, no matter where we are, it's my charge card. But like you, Jace, we're fortunate enough to be able to pay it off every month, which is the key, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you don't want to have to, pay that percentage, that they can get from you. So, yeah, I mean, we've been able to do that a long time now. And, I've had many free flights out to Vegas and Hawaii. And, right now I've got over 100,000 points just sitting there waiting for my next trip.
Yep. So if you do not have a rewards credit card, get one. And there's so many. So you can do cashback. You can do a PayPal cashback. You can do other cashback ones. I have a timeshare, so I got my timeshare one. So when I use my Amex, it's points towards staying at hotels, resorts. I can also change it into airline miles. And in places that don't take Amex, I have both a business and personal Southwest visa, because that's the airline I fly the most. And so every time I need a visa, that goes towards free flights on Southwest. So if you can pay your bill off every month and you're not using a rewards credit card, you're leaving a lot of stuff on the table.
Yeah, like Vero just asked, what is the best rewards card? You just have to check them out with your bank. I mean, or check around. We have Visa rewards card through our bank. I've had that one forever. And, it gives us double points when we go to restaurants and some other things. I forget what all it entails. But, definitely get them, you guys. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and so if you fly a lot and you like the same airline, get that rewards credit card. Or my timeshare is SPG, which is now merged with Marriott, which means almost every hotel in the world except for the ones owned by Hilton's. So my rewards go to any Sheraton property, any Westin property, any W property, any St. Regis property, any Marriott property. I mean, the choice of hotels now that the two companies merged in New York City is 179. Just in New York City.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So that's that's what I want my points to go to when I charge it. So any chance, I mean, I'll charge $3. I don't care, because I'm going to but might as well get all the points you can.
Right.
So that is tip number one. If you don't have a rewards credit card, sign up for one. Look, if nothing else, if you don't travel a lot, if there's nothing that excites you, there's cash back ones. So you can get % back of all your charges. So you might as well just put cash.
Exactly.
So there's like a 2% off everything you buy. Might as well. If nothing else, do that.
Yeah. No, we've had ours for a long, long time, and it's the best thing we ever did. Best thing we've ever done. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of free flights we've had over the years,
Yep.
Yeah, especially when we do the Hawaii trip, And I got enough points to pay for that. Woohoo! Yeah, that's
All
really
right.
nice.
That's number one. Make sure you have a rewards credit card. Number two, make sure you're out and shopping on Friday. So I went out all day. We sourced for music from we got in line at 9 a.m. on Friday and we finished at 7 p.m. So that we went from the east side of the LA area from Tarzana all the way to Silver Lake and ended up at a tiki bar after that to relax because we were beat. But
Yeah.
hey,
Well,
what's happening, buddy? What time is it over there in jolly old England? All right, so I only source for one thing on Friday, and that's music.
good.
And so this is the stack I bought.
Ooh, nice.
The new vinyl that came out on Friday, and this is all sold already. I only have like 2 pieces left that haven't sold. So they're really quick. And I about doubled my money on everything. Now, that is not the same kind of percentage that mom gets when she buys something for a quarter and sells it for, 25 bucks. But just like with my tiki mugs, I've sold enough of this collectible vinyl and collectible tiki mugs that my customers know I'm always going to have something cool. So kind of like I kind of use it as a loss leader, although I'm not losing anything. I'm making profit on every one, just not as much of a margin on most of my stuff. But I'm flipping it quick. I've used my rewards credit card. I'm getting quick sales. I'm making profit, and my customers know Jason's always got cool tiki mugs, and he's always got cool vinyl.
Right.
So when you're specific, got to make sure you always got some, and that keeps your customers coming back.
Right. Well, now, as opposed to you, and I'll be showing this in my haul, Dad and I went out on Friday. We made one stop for half an hour, and then I'll show you later what I found in a half an hour.
And here's some of the variety they had on Friday. So what happens on Black Friday is limited edition releases of different vinyl pieces. So here's a Paul McCartney single. Here's an Eric Clapton shaped picture disc single. This is
cool. Yeah.
All right.
Very cool.
Most of you probably know this record by B-52s. It's the one with Love Shack on it. But the vinyl inside is rainbow colored, kind of like the cover.
Wow.
Oops. Insane Clown Posse, and the vinyl inside is red.
Nice. Is this like what we did that time I came out and you made me go shopping with you? Okay.
Madonna's Ray of Light is pressed on clear vinyl, and it's a thicker vinyl. It's called 180 gram vinyl. It's thicker than normal vinyl, so it lasts a lot longer. It plays better. Fish, the jam band Fish, they pressed theirs on gray marble vinyl. Type O Negative, this is a triple vinyl piece, and it's pressed on green vinyl. And you know who Al Jardine is, Mom?
No, I do not.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, what did he make?
He was one of the Beach Boys.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, but just totally threw me.
There's nothing special other than this was released on vinyl. Yeah. So all these things are limited editions, and some of them are numbered. Like here's the back of the Fish record. It's number 93. And that's actually stamped into the cover, and then sometimes they handwrite it because on the back of Paul McCartney's, there it is.
Yeah. So, Jason, only certain stores do this? Release these records?
You have to go to recordstoreday.com and you look at which stores are participating. Record Store Day is actually in April. In a few years back, they added Black Friday with all these new releases. I'm already in record stores Thanksgiving weekend buying Christmas music to flip. So now I'm buying this vinyl too.
Got it. So, and pretty much
are these new vinyl? Not newer, they're brand new. Brand new.
They're brand new.
Just for Friday. That's it. Just for Friday.
And pretty much they sell out almost right away.
And some things are way hotter than others, like hey Stace. She was here. I want to show you the one I'm keeping. Actually, the two I'm keeping. But Dave Matthews did one that you couldn't find anywhere. So not every store gets the same thing as everybody else.
Okay. And normally, what do you think your profit is per album
I sell
approximately?
for about double, and
Okay.
I do the cheapest way, free shipping. And so I'm not hitting 50%, but like I said, it's good. It's quick. It's,
Yeah. Okay. Geez, maybe next time I'll have to try that in the Cleveland area. You know what I mean? See who does it.
yeah. So, and I listed, so I drove us to the first record store. We bought, I took, I need the 2 records we're keeping. They're in the white tub downstairs. Thank you. So I took pictures on the front of my car, and then Stacy drove, and I just started listing. So I'm just typing and listening, and I had a whole computer set up because my car's got the converter, so you can plug a regular plug in. So I had my laptop set
Oh
up.
my.
I was using the Wi-Fi off my iPhone, and I just had my mobile office. And then when we drove home from LA, I listed the entire 5-hour ride home.
Well, I could tell you were doing something when we FaceTimed, and I said, I think he's working, and you were.
And I do ship overseas. I don't think any of these sold internationally.
Okay.
I don't think so. I haven't checked yet, but I got a lot of stuff to ship already.
Yeah. Look at you. You should have. It's too bad somebody couldn't have filmed what you were doing. That would have been great to see.
Yeah, actually, Stacy's got a picture. I'll put it up.
Okay. All right.
Send me that picture, right? What? Of me working in the car.
I think so now.
All right, send it over to me.
Here's this.
All right. So here's the 2 we're keeping.
Okay.
Oh man, I got wrinkled. So this is Stone Temple Pilots. Now I'm going to have to open it to actually use it because inside are 3D glasses, and this will be in 3D.
Oh,
So that's
very
cool.
Very cool.
And if you don't know, the band Weezer did a cover of Toto's Rosanna.
Uh-huh.
It went over so well. Then they did a cover of Toto's Africa.
Oh my God.
They released an Africa-shaped single.
Cool.
By Weezer.
Yeah. Very cool. Those were all jazzercise routines back in the day, Jay. Yeah.
Those are the 2 things we're keeping. There's always a couple things that I want to keep, and those are the 2 that I'm keeping right now. So so that is sourcing. So how'd you guys do sourcing? Did you find some goodies on Friday to flip? Did you find a couple cool things to keep for yourself?
Yeah. A couple of them, yeah. Some of Mom's are borderline, but I might break down and put them all up when we get to my haul. It's hard to part sometimes, when you find some really good ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very.
And we end up spending over $1,000 between. We went to 6 record stores from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And there it is. And that's going to turn into thousands of dollars of profits. I got about 2/3 of it listed, and I'm going to finish.
Yeah, that's really amazing. Well, Mom decided to have a sale, with Black Friday coming upon us. And I got real ballsy. And on Thanksgiving Day, I decided to do a 40% off sale of my entire store. And I thought, well, everybody else is having big sales. I'm going to jump in and do it. And it ends tonight around 1 o'clock my time. And I've done extremely well. I'm sure I would have sold some things, but the volume that I've done since Thursday has been really, really something. And when we do show my scores, I'm just showing you a brief segment of some of the things I've sold. But totally, I think Mom's pushing around between 50 and 60 items since Thursday, Jace. And that's a lot for us. Normally it isn't, if I do 5 or 10 over the weekend, that's usually pretty good. So, I'm pushing between 50 and 60. And do you want me to tell my profit now or later?
Oh, you can tell us now.
Okay. So between the 50 and 60 items, guys, I'm pushing almost $1,000. Now that's a lot for us because normally we average around 2,000 a month in sales. So, to do $1,000 in 4 days at 40% off, don't forget. So you can see I'm pushing a lot of product. And that was my main objective. I need to clear out some of this stuff. And so that's why I jumped in and decided to, go for the big percentage off. Now you got to be ready because you're going to get people, even though you're at 40% off, are people that come back with those low ball offers on top of the 40%. And most of the time when I countered back 50 cents under. Like if it was, I had it on sale, say it was $7.99. It came back with $7.50. I mean, I just, I felt I was going to hold pretty steadfast on most of the low ball offers, and some of them I sold and some of them I didn't. But I said, hey, some of them sometimes you just can't let go, because I figured like some of them were 3X scrubs, Jace. You can always sell 3X scrubs. So yeah, so I wasn't going to budge on those, and so it's just small stuff like that. But you just got to be ready, and I have to take my emotion out of it, because it gets under your skin a little, because you're already at 40% off, and then they don't even offer you half. So that always kind of gets to you. But
ignore that. I just sent you.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah. So that's what I did. So it was good for Mom, and I will probably do a Cyber Monday sale as well. I just haven't put my thinking cap on to see, what I should do. Are you doing a 1 day only sale, Jason?
Well, yeah. So here, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Hold on a quick sale.
Okay.
Ma, talk.
What? Oh, I didn't know what was going on there. Sorry, guys. Let's see. What else can I tell you about the sale? Like I said, I started it on Thursday, right on Thanksgiving, and it will end later tonight. And yeah, it just did really good. I mean, Dad and I couldn't get out of this office. We were just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping, and shipping, and oh gosh, some of them were big stuff too, you guys. I mean, big packages. I sold. Well, you'll see what I sold in a little bit, but just our odd side packages. And I have to make a New Year's resolution. I think I have to to back off of the big items and start sourcing like maybe more CDs or something to get back into the smaller items. Because that's how I started when I first jumped in with eBay. It was all smaller things that were easy to ship. And then we kept branching out and branching out and branching out. But I mean, we sold well on our big items, but it's just one of those things.
All right, I'm back.
Paul wants to know if I'm doing 1 day shipping and handling. Yes, I do.
Oh,
yes, I do.
Yeah. I do same day, and I just have my cutoff time at like 10 a.m. I think, or 9 a.m.
Let's see here.
All right. Stupid iPhones change how the pictures come up nowadays, so I had to fix them.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are, hard at work.
Let's see. Dave wants to know how many items I have listed. Before the sale, I was between 850 and 900 on items listed, guys. And so, like I said, I've sold around, what did I say, around 50 or so, this past weekend. So that's really good for me. Really good for me. And it's always nice to get an extra. Like I say, I probably would have sold some items, Jace, over the weekend, but not this volume.
All right, so this is me. I mean, it doesn't look all that exciting, but this is me listing between record stores in LA, and then me listing all the way home, including while we're at the truck stop to get everything going. So plug into the plug, use the and crazy enough, going through the desert, using the Wi-Fi off my phone as a hotspot, worked the entire way. I worked the entire way.
Good for you. Good for you.
And we got stuck in a huge accident traffic jam, so it was a good 5-hour ride home, and got a lot listed.
Yeah. Julie wants to know, hold on one second. Julie Kaufman wants to know my store name. It's Old-Wahine. Old-Wahine. You have to put the hyphen in there. Wahine. That means old lady in Hawaiian.
Yep. So my shirt says "Respect the Beard," of course. So I was going to do a sale. I started a sale today, nothing 16%, that I thought I could cancel because I was working on something to share today, and I realized I can't cancel it. So going into Cyber Monday, I'm going to have a 16% off sale, but it ends at 11:30. So let's set up a sale from 11:30 for 24 hours for a better sale. So if you've never set up a sale before, in your seller hub, go over to marketing and go down to promotions right there.
All right, let me take a look at this. Come on, get up there. All right.
Create a promotion, do a sales event and markdown. All right, so I want to do 40% off tomorrow. So selected 40% off, and then I'm going to click select items. Did you figure out how to do all your items, Ma?
I did good.
All right. You could select. I don't got time for that nonsense. I just want to get it all done. So I am going to create some rules. And the rules are I want everything in my store. So there are a few pieces I don't want at 40% off. And I'm going to show you how to handle that in a quick second. So to make my life easy, I'm going to click all inventory. And then just click save and review. Okay, see, David said he's having trouble running a store-wide sale. No, if you're doing it the way I'm doing, David, it gets everything. You're doing pick 500. If you're doing a store-wide, just select all. So here, I'll back up a second.
Yeah, do it again. I go a little bit slower for everybody.
And then when you clicked your inventory, you clicked all inventory. Old. Yeah, check out how they spelled Wahini in the chat.
What's that? Let me see.
You made me laugh. Who is that, Anne? So select all inventory, and it gets all your entire store.
Now Dave says when I start the second, it only shows the first 5. Did you answer that question already?
I don't know, because this is how I've always done it. It selects the whole store. Now, I can't start right now because I already got a sale going. So I'm going to go tomorrow, which is November 26th. My other one ends at 11:30, so I'm starting this one at 11:30. And then I want to run for 1 day. And it has to run for a minimum of 24 hours.
Okay. I don't think I knew that.
And I'm going to call it Cyber Monday Awesome Deals. And launch. Okay, now starting tomorrow 11:30, my entire store will be 40% off. So right now I currently have a 16% off happening. Now let's say I want to knock something out. Like say you only want to, remove like say 4 items that you don't want on that big sale. It is much quicker and easier to make the sale for everything in your store. Then go just edit those like few, change the price back to what it was, and it kicks it right out of the sale. Can we still run a sale that shows the red line through the price? Yep, that's what I just did. That's exactly what I just did. So you'll see the red line. And yes, I take best offer. I did see someone said they turn all their best offer off. Why? That's a lot of work. You've got to go edit all your things, turn it off, and then when your sale's done, edit it again and turn it back on. Not just leave it on. If people want to send you crappy lowball offers, no big deal. You counter and keep on trucking. It's a waste of time to turn off best offer, then turn it back on. That time, especially this time of year, that time is much better spent listing more stuff.
That's cool.
All right, so let's say so right now I'm running a 16% off. Oh, I just sold something. Oh,
good.
Sold a Freddy Krueger shirt for $21. How nice.
There you go.
So let's say I want to take off some of these sale prices. So let's go to my active inventory. And let's say I want to remove the sale from all my Frankie's mugs. So what I'm going to do, I got to switch this to the United States. So I'm going to type in Frankie's, and this will show me all my Frankie's mugs. Okay. So what I have to do is I got to change the price. So I'm going to edit the selected in a new tab. So I selected them all. I clicked edit. I right-clicked on edit selected, and I'm going to edit selected in the new tab so I can go back and look at the prices that I had full price. All right. Or maybe not because it won't let me. All right, psych.
What happened?
Do it right from here and then open the window.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll just go back here. I want to see because if I have two tabs open, I can see what the actual price I had already initially listed them for. So what I'll do is I'll go back here and I'll just run that same. Come on. I'll run that same search again. Frankie's. Okay. So for the Nakalele, I had $39. Oh, of course, it gives them to me in a different order.
So you're just editing your price then, right, Jason?
Bearded clam was $39.99, so I'll just change that. $39.99. Frankenstein was $49.99. This one was one. Which one is this? This is a green gasser. $129.99. And then once I go through all this, then the sale is now over for these items, just because I edit them. Once you edit them, kicks it out of the sale.
I like that. Yeah.
So instead of searching through 800 listings to find these 12, I just start the sale and then I edit these 12.
Yeah, that's cool.
And now I got the flow of how my prices are, so I can do it without having to think. Oops.
Jason, we have a question. It says, can you add new items to a sale that you already have going?
Yep. eBay said they weren't going to allow that, and then they undid that. So
yeah, well, it automatically put them in because I was listing new things, and the next thing I knew, they were in the sale.
right.
So
If you run a sale, here, I'll show you.
yeah.
All right, so confirm and submit. So if we go back over here, as you can see, all of these Frankies were in the sale. My 16% off sale. All right, so now they have been repriced. So if we refresh this, it should be instant. Yep, ta-da! They're all out of the sale.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So it's much quicker to knock out those 12 I didn't want, you know. So tomorrow at 11:30, I'm going to knock these and a few other things out I don't want at 40%. The rest of the stuff can go. Because some things that are old are going to get sold. You're like, cool, I finally got profit on those. And some things are new. You're not going to get as much profit, but hey, you're going to be turning and burning.
Right. That's what I was doing. Exactly, honey.
Right. What was that question? I'm sorry, what was it?
She says, can you add new items to a sale that you already have going?
Right. So, yeah, it's automatic they get added to the sale nowadays. Now, if you don't want to add them to the sale, when you go over to your sale here, so let's do this again like we're going to do a fresh sale. All right. So from this screen, is it this screen? Nope. Next screen. Okay, next screen. Okay, right here, you got to click off, include skipped or new items when they qualify. If you don't uncheck that, it gets added to the sale automatically.
Mommy didn't know that. I learned something new today. Yeah.
So the last screen before you launch it, you have to uncheck the box that is always checked. All right?
Okay, I like that.
Any questions on that?
That was good, Jace. Let's see what we got.
All right, now one other sale that you should be well aware of because we all need supplies. Bubble Fast been a good friends of ours and sponsors of me for a long, long time, and they're running a 15% off sale on their entire website through tomorrow. So if you need bubble wrap, if you need peanuts, and let me tell you, not all bubble wrap is created equal. One time, I had Joy, and I will always throw her under the bus for this, messaged the admins and said, oh my God, there's this great sale on bubble wrap on Amazon. So blindly, I just ordered it. And I got it, and it was so cheap, you would just go, and it would burn. No, Bubble Fast definitely has much better bubble wrap, and everything is 15% off. So get your peanuts, get your bubble wrap, get your Scotty stuffers, whatever you need. So that is happening right now.
And they ship within a day or two, Jason. I mean, they're so fast. So fast. Yeah. So that's nice.
You have to do it on the website. You can't do it on eBay. They do sell on eBay, but that, and I didn't even mention
what the code was.
It was cyber.
Oh yeah. What was it?
Yep, cyber's the code. Sorry, I meant to mention
Okay.
it. Fast.
Okay.
Plug in cyber when you check out, and that is 15% off.
Yeah. And don't forget, guys, until tomorrow night, you have the opportunity to get your stuff ordered.
All right. Speaking of getting away from the cold weather, this week is my last classes of the year at the Miami, Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale area. We've got a good class all ready to rock and roll. And if there's any last minute stragglers that want to join us, we'd love to have you. We're just getting ready to put our reservations in for the Tiki Bar for Friday night. So head over to classwithjason.com and get signed up, or hit me up, and I'll be happy to give you any and all info you need. Now, for those of you who missed the CD webinar, you missed one of the greatest webinars of all time. I'm going
to have to pat you on the back, Jason, because it was really, really good, honey. I mean, unbelievable. And I'm sure you could have gone on for 2 more hours. But it was so good, and I highly recommend that people don't miss the next one.
Well, you can still get this one. So the one thing I was going to say is I got a lot of great feedback, which I always do in all my webinars. But the feedback I really enjoyed were my friends and my fellow sellers who've been in the CD game a long time, and they all said the same thing. Damn, Jay, I've been doing this a long time, but I learned a lot of new stuff during your webinar. So although you can't watch it live, since it already happened, you can still download it. So if you go to registerfortheclass.com, as soon as you pay the whopping whole $10, you get the instant replay, and the content in there is $1,000 webinar easily.
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, you're going to make so much more money than your measly
people who went out CD sourcing in the last 5 days after the webinar, and the cool shit that they found that they never would have noticed before. We've had gold discs found, we've had surround sound discs found, we've had regional, all the stuff I taught has been found this week, and these are all things that people would never would have looked at.
Yep,
and
totally.
More money in their pocket for only $10.
I know. Lady Justice wants to know. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Last piece of housekeeping. Secret Beach is open for just a little while longer through tomorrow, or till we hit 100 new signups. We're getting pretty close. That is my secret group, hence the name Secret Beach. And that's where we take learning to the next level. So what happens is, beyond other things, every month I have a guest expert give a webinar, and every month I give a webinar, and we have bonus videos, bonus YouTube shows. So here's some of the guest expert webinars. They've all been great. They've all been amazing. But I'll tell you, the two-part postcards, the 2-part denim, and the 3-part ladies shoes, the amount of money you'll make off of those alone will pay for the subscription for the entirety of your life. And then there's 24 others. And we're about to have number 25 on Tuesday. So Ginny's going to teach us all about how to date our vintage Christmas ornaments and stuff like that. Here's all I've done for the Secret Beach. I've done quite a bit on Tiki, some more CDs, how to have a successful garage sale, rescue electronics from the thrift store, how to use Ink Frog. So I've had my first record webinar. I'm ready in my second record webinar. I'm going to have an entire Prince webinar. I'm going to have a cassette webinar. So these are all the things coming up in the Secret Beach. Oh, I just sold something.
Good for you.
So, all kinds of great stuff. So come on over, www.thesecretbeach.club, and get signed up. And again, if you got any questions, just hit me up on Facebook. I'll be happy to
Jason, answer. We're frozen in the YouTube.
No, we're not.
No? Okay, mine's frozen. Do I have to refresh it?
Because you live in the boonies.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, no, I see it.
I mean, the chat is still rolling, but
so Data Girl, no guest passes, sign up. It is so worth the money. It is so you learn. Dennis Weddle took my first webinar 2 years ago and added $11,000 in sales based off of one webinar. Just one. And there are 2 major webinars every month.
Yeah, that is crazy. Well, I just refreshed and I'm back. So I guess it was me.
So each week we share cute and or embarrassing photos of us. So this week, that's my mama, added to the theme of last week. And look at the lawn furniture.
Yeah, that was the main reason for really pulling this one out is the lawn furniture and my headpiece. Does anybody remember wearing those? Oh my God, I had them in all colors. They were just like a, just a tie back, honey, that you just tied behind your head and just to cover a bad hair day. We didn't call it back then. But whenever my hair was messy and I wanted it off my face, I would throw one of those on. And if I would go shopping or whatever. And so it was the headpiece and the lawn furniture. Because if you look in the background, there's those metal tables I briefly saw in the picture I shared with you guys last week. And I think that looks like a slide in the background there. Yeah, huh?
Your little baby pool.
Yeah. About that.
So
And I think
that was my grandparents' egg truck on the left there. And
Yep.
I remember they still had the egg farm when I was little. I remember candling eggs, and I remember going for a ride with my uncle in the egg truck. Now, funny enough, my mama's boy is one of my more embarrassing ones, but it features my uncle also. So that's my uncle on the right in the red shirt, and Uncle Mike on the left in the white. And these are my first skis that I ever owned. And here was the only bummer. As you can see, I was a chubby kid. And the brand was K2, and the name of the skis were Cheeseburger. So let me tell you, when you're a chubby kid skiing with your buddies on the slopes and your skis are called Cheeseburger, you never, ever hear the end of it. Ever.
Jason, how old are you there? Is that picture dated by any chance?
I don't think so, but I'm really young. I'm almost as tall as Mike and Nino.
No, and my brother is 6 feet tall, 6'1", and you're almost as tall.
I think I'm like 12.
Yeah. You were just tall right from the get go, honey.
Yeah.
So
on this as much because you could read the cheeseburger on the K2. So
did you see the remark in the chat from Dave Hewley? Peg uses that truck for her quarter items. Yep. Thanks, Dave.
All right, let's get to your scores.
Well, like I said, I had so much this week, but nothing huge because of the discount, except for the first couple, I think, because they hadn't hit the sale yet. But I showed this in my haul, just a couple of weeks ago, and this was that vintage metal tin from the RHM snack company, the Maui Chip Company, and I had paid $1 for that at that one freezing cold garage sale we went to originally, and sold it for full price of $24.95. So that was good. That was good. I kept it. Almost going to keep that one, Jace. My melted popcorns. This is the snowman, and originally I paid $1 for that, and sold them for the full price of the $19.99. And I do have a few other ones. Easter ones, and might have another Christmas one still left. So yeah, they're going slowly but surely. Okay. So this starts with one of my sale items. This was a quarter item, everybody, that I bought a bunch of albums for a quarter at a garage sale, and so I took they paid the $17.99 offer right off the bat. So that one went for a quarter. And yeah, remember when I showed these, Jays? Was it just last week? I think it was just last week that I showed these Christmas sweaters, and there were a lot up for sale, and I didn't think mine were. I thought, I might have trouble selling these, but once I put them on sale, I sold them all. I sold the.
This listing could have used.
What, honey?
You know what this listing could have used?
What?
A video.
Oh yeah, I guess it could. Yeah, well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the swoosh up and down. Well, I had 2 of those sweaters, and I don't know if I sold the other. Showed you the other, and then I had another one of the green sweater with the dog on it or the reindeer on it. They all went. They all went at the 40% off. So that was good because I was sitting on those since last year. I bought them for $3, and I sold them for $11.99. So not huge, but hey, they're gone. They're out the door. Buyer's Carolers. This happens to be the Keeper of the Keys, dated 2000. And always check the base, guys, for your dates. If it doesn't have a date, that means it's really old because the early ones didn't have the year on them. But in fact, I sold a couple more today. Jay said I didn't get into the haul, so I'll show those next week. But be on the lookout, guys. Buyers, this is the time for your Buyer's Carolers. Oh, Jason, I saw a fake one when we went to the restore on Friday. I should have bought it just to have it as a sample to show people. And then I sold this little guy as well. and at the $26.99. So, you know, even though it was 40% off, and they're averaging, guys, it's hard to say, just depending, but most of them are averaging between 25 and 40 bucks. Is what I'm seeing on the resale, unless you have something really, really rare. So just to give you a rough idea. So I was happy with $26.99 on a kid. Nick and Nora pajamas went out the door. Originally, let's see, what did I spend on those? $3. So I sold them for the $23.99, which wasn't bad. You know, I didn't think. You know, honey, after the discount, it was still decent. Your dad had purchased these, and he had spent a whole buck on those swordfish bookends, and we did sell them at the 40% off of $29.40. So those went. Oh, I tell you, we've been wrapping our brains out. I tell you, it's been really crazy here.
About selling a lot of records in a row. When you're shipping the same thing in a row, you get in the groove. It's really easy. You know, you're from bookends to fake fur coat to tin. You know, no, that is a lot of like, okay, change my brain. When you're doing 20 records in a row, it's all the same.
I know.
All the same.
Now, do you remember where I got this jacket by any chance?
Sweet Lorraine? No, we were together.
Yeah, it was when we did the 60-mile long garage sale thing.
Oh, yeah.
There it was, hanging up on, you know, outside, hanging on her tent, and I bought that for $2, everybody, and still sold it for 33 at the 40% discount. So, you know, that was good. Yeah, for a $2 investment, can't hate that. Now, this one hurt a little bit because I probably could have gotten more on it, but I paid originally $30 for these. Remember, I found these in the clearance section of a gift store, and they normally sell for around 120 bucks, but you know, I sold it for 72 and still made money. But you know, that one made me cringe just a little. Now this sucker, we've had it for a while. This is a sewing box Hassocks, you guys, so you can see the lid opens up and there's places for your spools of thread and whatnot. We paid $2 for it, and we did sell it for the $41.40. But that sucker weighed 29 pounds, Jace. You should have seen Dad packing that one up. Oh, my goodness gracious. You know, we tilted it sideways, and, you know, we just kind of stuffed it with things so it wouldn't jiggle around and so forth. But I had to finally end up shipping that one FedEx home delivery. That was the best rate I could find. And with FedEx home delivery, everybody, in my area, I have to take it to a FedEx drop-off. You know, it's not going to fit in a box, you know, so I have to go to a store. And then I think I just sold this last week, Jace. It sold immediately, you know.
Yeah, you showed your haul last week.
Yeah. So that one, I see. What did I pay for that? I paid a buck. Yeah, I paid a buck for the wig carrier, and it sold. I mean, that one went real quick. So, and I think that's it pretty much on my scores, everybody. I mean, like I said, I had a ton more, and I'll save some for down the road, but you know, if you're brave enough to do the sale, it worked for me. I mean, I remember 2 years ago, Mom did her sale in January, which I'm going to do again this year. Speaking of sales, and I did 50% off in January of my entire store, and I did, and I think I did it for a week, Jason, and in that week I did $2,000 worth of business. Maybe it was over two, but somewhere in that vicinity. So I will do Cyber Monday, and I will probably do the week after Christmas as well, because don't forget, everybody's got money from the holidays and from their gifts, and they're ready to shop. So it was a good one for me. So yeah, don't be afraid to do sales, you guys. I was talking with Chris and Julie Brown last night. We have a friend of ours who she's afraid to do sales. Well, sometimes you just got to move your stuff. I mean, you know.
So what's the fear?
She wants the top buck. She wants the top buck, you know. So yeah. Oh, Brenda says you can ship FedEx at Walgreens now. I'll have to check that out and make sure.
Of course, we all want the top buck, but there's a reason everyone has a sale, and not just us. The Nissan ship, the mattress store, Walmart.
Right.
They want to get you in the door and buy some more stuff. Plus, I know whoever this person is, they've got stuff that's stale. It's sitting around for.
Oh yeah.
Because my caused a little pain on the night before Christmas, but those sweaters she had laying around since last Christmas. So yeah,
I know. So yeah, I mean, you know, you got to move things. I mean, you just got to you have to bite the bullet. You know, you just can't wait forever, because and come this spring, in fact, maybe we'll even do a show on it, Jason. I am going to do an overhaul of all my old stuff
Good.
garage sale it, and yeah, I mean, because I really want to clean it out here and get down to the nitty gritty. And I know it's going to take a lot, but that's my goal for next spring.
All right. So before we get to your haul this week, let's have some likes. Give us some likes, everybody. We got 150 people watching live, and how many likes we got?
I only see 30 on my end. I don't know.
Show me and my mom some love. Come on now.
Come on, guys.
Likes down there. Heck. Where's the holiday spirit? And look, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. And when you subscribe, click the thumbs up. Excuse me. Well, click a thumbs up too, but click the bell. The bell lets you know when we're going live. And here, I'm going to show you a clown picture to haunt your dreams there.
Oh.
The process of cleaning my desk because I have a friend help me out while I'm gone next week. So I got to make sure this mess does not exist.
Yeah. Well, we just got 21 real quick. How about the rest of you?
Thank you, buddy.
Come on, guys. Keep it going. Thumbs up. You can do it.
What's the minimum you'll sell for?
Yeah.
Ma, what's the minimum you'll sell for?
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that one more time. I couldn't hear you.
What's the minimum you will sell for?
Oh, well, I've gone below 50% just to get it out.
Right.
I mean,
it is, outside of the sale, what's the lowest price thing you'll list?
Oh, $9.99. Pretty much, yeah. I don't usually. However, I have to take that back because I'm trying to clear out a lot of these old coffee mugs that I've got laying around here, and I made a big grouping of them. You know what I mean? So, but none have sold. So those are probably going to go, come this spring because, yeah. I mean, I've sold a few mugs here and there, but compared to what I still have on the shelves, that aren't even listed. I guess I should just take the prime ones and and try and move those. Yeah.
So real quick, Angela, who's in the chat. Hi, Angela. She's one of the board. One thing we didn't talk about: make sure to share your sales on Instagram, Twitter, and etc. Use hashtag Cyber Monday. So get it out there, get people on you, and those in the Secret Beach. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start Monday mornings Sandbar Hangout tonight. So I want us all to pop a fresh list of our stores or our sales, and let's do some Christmas shopping amongst us.
Yeah, why not?
I'm good to some fun stuff. So we're going to start that tonight. So if you're in the Secret Beach, make sure you pop over this evening and get involved in the group. Buy each other stuff.
Okay, so Debbie has a question. Debbie Anderson. She says, "But Peg, if you have room, what's the harm in keeping it listed?" Well, to me, if you haven't sold something after 2 years, it's time to get it out of there. I mean, I'm getting close to my 1,000, items, Jason. So I need to make room.
Oh yeah.
Before I get there. So I'm going to have to eliminate. So it just depends where your numbers are, I suppose. I mean, you can keep it there, but like I say, I'm pushing my 1,000 mark here pretty soon, and I've got a lot of holiday stuff to list right now, as you're going to see shortly. And I just want to clear it out. I'm tired of having it around. I mean, it's been here forever, and you would think by now it would have sold. You know what I mean? Some of them are 2 years. I'll bet I have some things that are 3 years old, Jace. I bet I do.
Oh yeah, we got your 3-year-old stuff for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right. Well, like I said, we had good intentions of going out Friday and do some CD shopping, but Dad wasn't feeling great. And so we went over to our restore, which is like 5 minutes from where we live. We had to drop off stuff at the post office, and then we stopped at the restore, and they had a ton of Christmas stuff out, because of their holiday weekend, I suppose. So that pretty much everything I'm going to show you guys is going to be a Christmas. This is probably homemade. I mean, it is signed. I don't really know the person. It looks like it says Rick Comet. I'm not even sure, but it's a cute paper mache Santa's hat. You see inside here? Yeah. So it's just, something very simple. But this was $1, and I'm probably going to list this for around $15 or $20. So it's Santa's hat, everybody. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So then this tray was 50 cents. And it is marked, and I did my research. This is 1986 SNP Chicago. And it was made in Hong Kong. And these are selling for around $15 right now, Jace. So this was a 50-cent item. So that was good. Then, I want to show these next, since I've got one plugged in for you guys. Okay. All right. Now, these are not old. These are reproductions. So you really have to be careful and make sure if it is newer and it is a reproduction that you indicate that in your listing. Because the old ones are made just a little bit different. You can tell that this is new and not a vintage one from the 50s and 60s. But you know, they're still cute. And there's actually 3 that go with this, Jason. There's this size, and then they get littler and littler. So it stores, you know, one inside the other. So it will be a set of 3 that I bought for $5. Okay. And here's the other 2.
Oh, look how cute.
Yeah. So, but of course, I'm getting freaking sparkles all over myself, you know. So, yeah. So that, and I will probably sell that whole set, you guys. I'm going to put that up for around $30, $35 because even though it is a reproduction, they still do look for those. Anybody that's into the retro era. Now, I thought he was awfully cute, Jace. He's a nice Santa. Yeah, on a base. And I did pay $4 for him. But I didn't think that was so bad. And I'm going to put him up for $25, $30, you know, real quick. And Dad's got to take a lot of pictures very quickly because Mom's got to get this stuff up listed right away. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can plug this one in. This one was only $1. Let's see if we can get this one going.
4 times your normal expenditure.
I know. But I can't find many quarter items when you go to, you know, if I'm not garage selling. Now, this was only $1.
Oh, nice.
How's that? It's not real tall. I've never seen the Angel before, but she's selling between $25 and $30. So, you know, she will go up immediately. And, oh, yeah, I said a whole, in fact, you're going to be blown away, Jason, when I show you some of these other things that I paid $1 for and $2 for, all there. Now, this one, I don't know who it's by. And I am going to, yeah, I mean, someone must have dropped off a ton of blow molds, or they were just holding them until, you know, until they decided to, you know, put them all out at once. But now this particular Santa, there's no name. It is backed with cardboard, which you don't usually see that often. But this was also $1, and you know it's old, guys, and you take a look at your cord. You know, they don't make them like that anymore. Yeah, so I did some research. I can't find anything like this. So I don't know, $25, $30 probably, you know, on this one. But yeah, I had not seen them with the cardboard backing before. All right, we will stay in this vintage. This is a beauty. This is one. Am I going to part with this or not? We'll see. Let's get it plugged in for you. And this. Oh, dear me. Don't break it, Peg. This one sold. I bought it for $5, everybody. Isn't this a nice one, Jason? This is by Beco, B-E-C-O Products Corporation. And this, right now, this particular one, he's getting good money. Maybe between, what did I write down? Wait, I made some notes on this guy, Jace. Yeah, he's averaging between $50 and $60, Jason.
Very cool.
Yeah, and Mommy paid $4 for me. But do I part with it, Jace?
So that one, Erin says that one technically is not a blow mold. I would list that one higher. They're pretty sought after. She has a bunch of them.
Oh, the one with the cardboard backing? What do I call it then? If I don't call it a blow mold, a plastic mold? If anybody's got any hints out there, let me know. Okay, on that one. Okay, now this is the frosting on the cake. This one I don't know if I can part with. I just don't know. But they're getting really good money for these. Really good money. Let me plug this one in for us. Sorry, guys, but I think it's more effective if you see the actual light up of it. Okay, you ready? Look at this one. Ta-da!
Wow, that one's
I know. Yeah, this is killer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to part with this or not. This was $10, but they are selling. The wreaths are selling between $75 and $100, Jason. They're pretty, rare, I guess. So, I don't know. Do I part with it or do I keep it? It's just so nice. All right, there's that.
And
Okay.
I forgot to mention at the top of the show, make sure that you're never without your phone or your iPad or whatever mobile device you use tomorrow. If someone has a question, if someone wants to buy multiple items, if you take too long to get an answer, they're going someplace else.
Right. Oh,
Stay
yeah.
on top. And if you have a lull tomorrow, so 2 more tips. You have a lull tomorrow, list some more stuff. Putting fresh stuff up always helps. And I highly recommend doing all your shipping for the weekend tonight. As soon as we hang up with this show, I'm shipping all. So when I start tomorrow morning, I don't have as much to ship, and I can really concentrate on Cyber Monday, my sales, answering questions, getting fresh stuff shipped out. So get your stuff shipped tonight.
Okay. All right. Now, this is not old, but here it is. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, Jason. As you can see, it's not really the bulbs; they're more of the rounder bulb on these. It is homemade, but homemades are still selling for big money. This was only $5.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a good sized tree. You got $5 for this sucker, and I'm probably I will list it, and I will probably put this up around 75. With best offer, and then see how I do from there. But $5, and it was one of those. The woman was another lady was hovering over me. Yeah. Oh, she wanted it so bad. And there was another one there sitting there. It had no bulbs in it whatsoever. And she grabbed for that one while I was still holding the one with all the bulbs. But I know she wanted it, breathing down my neck. All right. This was kind of different. Oh, this actually, this did not come from the restore. Wait a minute. Let me get it here. This I pulled out from my personal stuff stuff gone by that I'm going to be listing as an ugly Christmas sweater. This is a good one, you guys. And you see the marabou on it, Jason? And it's all different Christmas ornaments. Yeah, I mean, just all over it. I mean, it's quite nice, and it's just an open sweater, so you can wear it over a blouse or whatever. And the brand name on it is Sweater. It's a large, and I'm going to put this up for around $40, Jason, maybe 50. This is a nice one, really in nice condition. Okay, and what am I missing? Oh God, don't ruin my molds.
Break up.
I know. I picked this up that was just laying there in their book section. Anybody remember this? This was the year Johnny Carson passed away. And this particular tube guy, this was only a quarter. All their books were a quarter. And they do sell for around $10. So, but sure miss him. He was one of the best. Then these were 50 cents a piece. Remember Holly Hobbies, Jace?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these are all dated American Greetings, 1972. I have 2 alike and 1 different, with a different picture. So I'm thinking about maybe doing this as a pair and then this single rather than all together. And they are selling between $10 and $15 a piece. These sell pretty well. And those were only 50 cents. I was going to buy just a pair that were different. And I said, well, I can't leave that one there for 50 cents. So, got to bring that out. And then just one more item. And, this is just something of Mom's personal, you guys, that I am going to be selling. But I wanted to kind of put these out there to be on the lookout. Those of us who are buyers, collectors, there were many accent pieces, that went with all the carolers. This happens to be one of the fireplace scenes. You can see all the glue work done up there. Holy Toledo, I never even noticed that before. But it does plug in. Oh, I guess I should plug it in. And yeah, originally these sold for, I paid big money for these suckers. I probably paid around $50, $60 for these. So I will probably try and turn this around similar to that kind of money. But I will mention buyer's carolers in the body, not in the title, but because it's not per se a buyer's item. But they sell these accent pieces at different stores with the buyers. So if you are out there shopping for these, keep your eyes open for these. That was just my tip for the day, because these will bring you some very, very good money. And that's it. That is Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Week, as I'll be in Florida for a week, starting with classes, then
Huh?
Tiki Bar action, then some mermaid action. Then we're going to go down to Key West for a couple days. So I will return a week from Wednesday. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope your Cyber Monday is kick ass tomorrow. Secret Beach members, I will have the post up this evening. Let's all do some Christmas shopping from each other and get some goodies and get some of our shopping list taken care of. How's that sound? Sound like a good idea?
I know. Hey, Jason, I have a question for you. Since I've been doing a 40% off sale, what would you do on Cyber Monday as a discount? How much? Would I stay with that amount? Change it?
Stay with your 40, yeah.
What, honey?
I would stay with your 40.
Okay. All right. Because I just wasn't too sure what your thought was there. So like I said, this one will end tonight. Then I'll just start the fresh one tomorrow morning.
There you go.
And I will.
To join the Secret Beach Club, the Secret Beach before it closes, head over to www.thesecretbeach.club and get signed up. And I'm always happy to entertain any questions. And with that, for selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Good sales, you guys. Hope you make lots of money.
And we're going Cyber Monday, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.